Today is Wednesday, February 28th, and this is CitrusTV Now. I'm Dillon Brendle. Here are today's top stories. Tomorrow marks the end of Black History Month. Hendricks Chapel will host a discussion event asking if Martin Luther King was still alive, what would his dream be? The keynote speaker is Talithia Williams. It's limited to 20 participants. Each person there tomorrow at 5 will get a free copy of Williams' book, Power in Numbers, The Rebel Women of Mathematics. A student incubator is reopening tomorrow in Whitman. The Curie Hatchery Student Incubator is a co-working space for students starting business ventures. The open house begins tomorrow at 11:45 on Whitman's first floor. You can RSVP online for the event. Applications to join the incubator are now open. Astronaut and Syracuse native Jeanette Epps will get her chance to go to space this week. Epps is in Cape Canaveral, Florida, preparing for liftoff on Friday. 4 astronauts will be in space for 6 months. Epps will stay on the International Space Station with 2 other expeditions. From rockets to planes, Frontier Airlines announcing today a new nonstop flight from Syracuse to Atlanta. The 2-hour flight will take off 3 times a week beginning in mid-May. The New York Assembly and Senate has approved a congressional map. The redistricting plan now heads to the governor's desk for a signature. New York 22 is the district here in Syracuse, represented by Republican Brendle Williams. The new maps add Cortland and Auburn to the district. In its new configuration, the district voted for Biden by more than 11 percentage points in the last election. The maps were proposed by Democrats and voted for by 13 Assembly Republicans and 3 Republicans in the Senate. Hyundai and Kia owners, listen to this. The Syracuse Police Department has over 1,000 steering wheel locks to give out. Any resident with select Kia and Hyundai models are eligible for a free lock. Just bring your vehicle registration to the Public Safety Building on South State Street. Coming up, Wendy's responds to surge pricing backlash. The company's new response after the break.
Meet Norm. He lives with anxiety, but with the help of this latest innovation from Be Normal, he can be normal, just like everyone else. With the swipe of a finger, you can project happiness, confidence, machismo. Why settle for being real when you can be normal? The Normal Maker. New from Be Normal. This item doesn't really work because there's no such thing as normal. We're all different. What we like, how our brains work. In fact, 1 in 5 of us live with mental illness. Don't filter who you are. Start by talking to someone you trust. And remember, there is no normal.
Welcome back. The Senate's 3rd oldest member will be stepping away. Mitch McConnell, the longest-serving Senate party leader, announcing he will step down in November. The 82-year-old has had multiple health concerns in recent months. He says his age was part of his decision to step away.
But Father Time remains undefeated. I'm no longer the young man sitting in the back, hoping colleagues would remember my name. It's time for the next generation of leadership.
Yesterday, you might have heard about Wendy's using surge pricing. Now the company is taking that back. In a conference call, their CEO was speaking about dynamic pricing. The company is also planning to roll out digital menu boards. This had many thinking the company would change prices when demand was high, like Uber does. Now a company spokesperson says they didn't use the term surge pricing and they have no plan to implement it. Now for a look at our weather. It was warm today and yesterday, but I hear that's not sticking around. Spencer Congel is here with the answers. Spencer?
Yeah, Dylan, it was nice and warm today, but as you can see, it's already dropped almost 20 degrees from that 64-degree temperature that we were seeing earlier, and it's raining pretty hard out there, so not a good time to be outside, and the temperatures will only continue to get lower as we move into our temperatures tonight. We're going to get all the way down to 20 degrees at 4 a.m. tomorrow, and we may see some snow later tonight at about 7 and tomorrow morning from around 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. So we are definitely looking at some lower temperatures. Now, as we look to our 3-day forecast, as you can see, tomorrow it's going to be pretty cold, 20-degree low, but after tomorrow, we are going to start getting back into our nice higher temperatures that we saw, 50 degrees on Friday and Saturday, and some even higher temperatures throughout the week next week. That's all for weather. Dylan, back to you.
Thank you, Spencer. Coming up on News Live at 6, the solar eclipse. Syracuse is in the path of totality, and CitrusTV reporter Tyler Oldano breaks down how you can stay safe from eye damage and scams. That's all the time we have for you today on CitrusTV Now. For more of the latest, follow us at CitrusTV News on X and Instagram. I'm Dillon Brendle. The news continues in an hour with Zach Richter and Peyton Spellacy. We'll see you there.